Okay, today you're going to learn how to make the shirt or the jersey, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to get two patterns. One pattern is for the arms, and the other pattern is for the front and the back of your shirt. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick out your color, and you're going to get a big piece, and you're going to fold it in half. We're going to keep it folded in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pattern on top like that, and I'm going to trace around it. Okay, so I have traced around my pattern. You can see my lines on my paper a little bit. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it folded, and I'm going to cut those two pieces out. So I'm going to keep it folded, and I'm going to grab some scissors, and I'm going to cut both sides at once. And I'm going to cut around my pattern. So when I get done, I'll have two pieces of this one, and I will have two pieces of this one. Okay, so you're also going to trace the arm pattern. You're going to trace that twice, actually. So you're going to keep it folded, and we're going to trace it not one time, but two times. So I'm going to trace around this one more time. Okay. And I'm going to keep it folded, and I'm going to cut it out as well. Because when you get done, you are going to have, you're going to have two of the front and back of the shirt, and you're going to have 4 arms. So you need 4 arms, not just 2, but 4. So I'm going to cut this out real quick, and then we're ready to put it together. Again, I'm keeping it folded, so I'm cutting 2 out at once. Next, I'm going to need some glue to glue this together. All right. Throw this trash out of the way, and let's see what we have. So we have 2 arms there. We have 2 arms there, and we have a front and a back. That's what you should have. 2 arms and a front and a back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some glue. Okay, and I'm going to lift up one of the shirts. All right, so I'm going to pick one of the shirts up, and where I'm going to glue is we're going to talk about this. So this curve right here is where your head goes in the shirt. Okay, so we don't want that closed up because we want it to be a hole in your shirt. Your head goes through. Okay, same thing with this curve right here on your arms. All right, your arm is going to go there, so you don't want to put glue right there on both sides. Now the bottom of your shirt is also open, so we don't want glue on that. So where we want glue is we want glue up here on our shoulders. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue up here on our shoulders. And then we want glue on the sides of our shirt. The side of our shirt. Okay? So we want glue right there. Then what we want to do is before we put the top of the shirt on, we want to glue our arms together. So we're going to glue down one side of our arm, leaving the bottom of our sleeve open, and down the other side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to glue that together to make one arm. So I'm going to put that on top and glue that. That's going to make one arm. Okay? So I'm going to do the same thing to the other arm. I'm going to glue down one side, glue down the other, and I leave the open of the sleeve and the open where your arm goes through, and press that down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on where your arm goes through, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on top of it, and I'm going to put my other arm on. So I'm going to put glue on it right there. And then I'm going to put some glue along that curve. And I'm going to put the top of it on. All right. So I'm putting the top on it. So now it is done. It is ready to be decorated. Of course, if you were making a jersey, you don't need the sleeves. And this would be open because a jersey doesn't have armholes or doesn't have arms on it. So if you wanted to, you can take this and cut up if you were going to open it up like a vest. And also the front, on the front, sometimes your neck part of where your neck goes, they make a V, so you can cut a triangle out of the top part to create more of a V. If I was to make a pocket, I would create a little square, and I would glue down here, and up. So right there, okay. And I would just glue that down and push it together a little bit to make it pop up, all right? And then you have a pocket you can glue things on as well. You could cut up the front if you want this kind of open, like if you had buttons or something, like if it was maybe a lab coat, or if you're making a suit top or something like that, you could do that. And that's how you make the shirt.